Wake up, Kira, it's your day. The bunnies are ready to hop and play. Gwynnie leads the tune, singing loud from noon to moon. Donkey drums with Posh so neat, while Little Gray dances to the beat. Sluggo spins and laughs so bright, Dusty shines in morning light. Delphine mama hums so sweet, her song makes hearts skip a beat. Jabba jumps and joins the song, Posh Spice twirls and hums along. Ooh. Ooh. Teeny's clapping her tiny paws, the crowd erupts with loud applause. Captain Kira, it's your day. 9 rabbits cheering, hip hip hooray. You're my favorite person in the world, my shining light, my special girl. Ooh. Ooh. Candles flicker, wishes rise. Joy is dancing in your eyes. The bunny band begins to play in their own soft hobby way. Your heart's so kind, your soul so true. The world is better because of you. Ooh. Candles flicker, wishes rise. Joy is dancing in your eyes. The bunny band begins to play in their own soft, happy way. Your heart's so kind, your soul so true. The world is better because of you. Ooh, curvy bird, yonder stars so high above. Your bunny sends you all their love. They hop around your birthday light, keeping you safe all through the night. You're my favorite person, that's so true. The world feels brighter just with you. So here's to Kira, brave and bright, with 9 sweet bunnies snuggling tight.
Gwynnie, Donkey, Little Gray, Sluggo too, Delphine, Dusty, Jabba, Posh, Spice, and
Teeny too. Happy birthday, Kira dear. You're my favorite person every year. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bum 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 bum. Crescent Giant Star, Triple R, Crescent Giant Star. She travels near, she travels far. She's Crescent Giant Star. Kristen, she's the one and only. Puts mustard on macaroni. Lovely girl with a swirl, because she's Crescent Giant Star, Triple R, Crescent Giant Star. Travels near, she travels far. She's Crescent Giant Star.
Triple RM.
Dress and smoothie, aka the mustard queen. K-Dog.
Just a giant. Boom.
Bum 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 bum.
Boom.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. Ooh. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah, Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid, look at them dogs. Funky Bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah, Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Oh yeah, it's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey,
Under
the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah, Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on that hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why, wings of earth, the ape so high. Freedom in his furry flight, sun and moon is only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Bossy climb, he's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beating feels the soothe, little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Seasoned sisters jumping wild and free, leapfrogging over Posh Spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night, feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night, feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly. Posh giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the ways she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession, like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Inkle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating the cookie. He's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. One, two, three, four.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Oh, what is that? Is that a little gray, buddy? Oh my gosh. You guys, do you have a very nice pile of mats? Here, let's put these down. Oh yeah, push them around here. Let's put one in the corner. Let's put one over Mama. Okay, where's Mama? There we go. Let's put one here, here. So how is everyone today? Uh-oh. Happened to. What is going on, guys? Here, let's put this one down over here. Look, look, Teeny. Oh, you got another pink mat. Oh my goodness. Here, like that. Here. Ooh, wait, that was from yesterday's. Oh gosh. Wrong one. Crystal with a K, AJ Punk, Captain Morgan, who I know, aka Juice Cad Laroon, Hewlin Mall, or Hewlin Mod, as I like to call him, my main man moderator. What is going on? Wants to move, but I want to shake things up. I wonder if Virginia will come. I hope so. Oh, I know. You know, someone I probably should have sent her a message because we started reading your novel, AJ Punk, and yeah, I really feel like Virginia would fully appreciate that. So we'll have to message her, but then also she'll have to just backtrack and maybe listen to the first couple because we are at chapter 2. So she just has to catch up on chapter 1. Oh my gosh, and my stereo is blasting downstairs once again. Okay, guys, take over the stream for just a little bit. Yeah, you guys, and I gotta run upstairs and turn my stereo down again. Oh my god, I'm coming with the food. I'm coming with the nummies. Okay, guys, yeah, we have so much good nummies. First of all, donkey. Come out exciting donkey. We got your platter. We've got the donkey platter. Um, Jesus. Oh, here. Now we've got get these guys. All right. And, okay. You're a very big platter, Tony. Yes. All right. Okay, cutie. All right. Oh, under the platter, Jabba. This. Okay. Oh, thanks, Mom. You about the castle today, Delph. All right. Here we go. Everyone's got their munchies, and we've got Crystal with the K, special K, Crystal, special K. We love our Crystal Special K all day, 'cause she's Crystal Special K. Oh, oh, you da, 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 da. Bow. They call him the good old Human Mall. He is the best mod of them all. When he shows up in giant buns, he is so much fun. He's that good old Human Mall. Yeah. Way down in the banks of the great Midwest, there's a really cool pro wrestler who is the best. His name is AJ Punk. He also writes novels every day. Yeah. Now awaiting the exciting boom 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 from the Mustard Queen. Triple R, the condiments connoisseur of the giant buns. The condiments connoisseur. Oh, that rolls trippingly off the tongue, Mr. AJ Punk, the Midwestern wrestling hunk and novelist extraordinaire. Now waiting the presence of the wonderful Captain Kira, Queen Oda Bunz. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. I'm doing my best to Zsa Zsa Gabor because we all know her and love her from Green Acres. Green Bunz Acres is the place to be. Munchin' parsley is the life for me. Bunny's eating up some lettuce and sweet taters. Darling, I love you, but give me those giant buns. Bump-a-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Donkey is the bunnies that I love. Little Granny is a gift from above. Posh Spice looks like a black velvet handbag. Darling, I love you, but give me all the giant buns. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Where is Triple R? She keeps falling asleep. Juice Cameroon, he shows up on his big pontoon, and he's singing of Aurelio Voltaire tune. Hey, some big changes are coming up. I'm moving out of my parents' house, and I'm going to live with my sister, who recently graduated with her master's. I didn't. You're living with your sister? Okay, that sounds fun. My brother moved in with me. He has lived with me before. It is some of the most fun I've ever had in my life living with my brother. So congratulations. That sounds like it'll be awesome. I mean, I don't know exactly what the dynamic is between you and your sister, but it sounds like it's if you are moving in with her, you both like each other to some degree. Or the practicality is just too much to not do it. I don't know. She got her master's. Look at her. She's ambitious. Good. Well, I maybe she can. I'd love it if you brought her along to the Giant Bunch chat. I would welcome your sister with open paws. Um, but congratulations, Captain Morgan, aka Juice Cadleroon. Um, I wonder. Okay, I already read that. But on the right side, at least, I'll be able to get a new batch of guinea pig. Okay, wait. I'm confused. I think getting a guinea pig is an awesome idea for anyone. They are a very easy pet. They are loving. They are pretty trouble-free for the most part. You do need to give them vitamin C, so you need to give them red peppers, organic, because red peppers are on the top 10 dirty list. You don't want to give them a non-organic red pepper, so it's kind of expensive. That's like the most expensive thing about having a guinea pig. Or like rose hips, you can give them rose hips. You could probably give them a vitamin C supplement. Maybe that's the cheapest, but they love red peppers. Where's Mr. Wees Banana do dooby doo doo? I do not know. Remember when I told you my dad didn't want me to have any? Oh, okay. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. It's been a little while since I've talked to you about that stuff. Because I think I do remember now that I was kind of sad for you because I think you seem like you're a really sweet guy and that you would really be into any pet that you had and um yeah, you and your sister can be like guinea pig parents and just love on those guinea pigs. Yeah, I mean and I would say probably if you know, definitely I think it's more fun and it's like less stressful for most guinea pigs to get more than one. So see if you can get like a bonded pair of, maybe siblings or who knows. Shelters usually have guinea pigs. Aw, who's hiding? Oh, Delphi, what you doing? Oh, you're trying to eat a sweet potato? Looked like you were trying to eat a sweet potato underneath Little Gray. Hey y'all, Mr. Brandon Starr, Triple R. Mr. Brandon Starr, Triple R. He's the sister of the mustard czar. Mr. Brandon Starr. Brandon, oh, you want to see Donkey? You want to go see Donkey? I'm glad that you have found us because last night I feel like maybe you fell asleep because you were asking for a little, like a little Bunz signal, kind of like the bat signal, but a Bunz signal for when the stream was actually going to be starting. And Brandon, frankly, I didn't quite know how to do that. And now I realize as I'm saying that, I could have just messaged your sister to go and get you. Probably could have done that. Because I thought to myself, I don't have like a phone number for you, Brandon. And you're not on Discord that I'm aware of. But yeah, here's Mr. Bundonkadonk. Here's that sweet boy. Yeah, such a good boy. He's such a good boy. So, Brandon, how are you? What is going on in your world, Mr. Brandon Star? You're tired. I know. With the time change, it would be 9:18 at night. This time of year, that's this time of year, it's late because it gets dark pretty early and truly it does. This is kind of the beginning of our hibernation time. Um, so yeah, all throughout the holidays, it's like, there's fun, there's stuff to do, but also it's like a time to rest, to get more rest. If you can, if you can. Oh, I just found out a good friend of mine has COVID. Ugh, it's circulating around again. I feel terrible for her. And she works really hard and uh she works trying to help sick people most of the time and she has a lot of pots on the stove. She has a lot going on. So if you're watching, which I don't, you probably aren't. You're probably resting, and I don't even know if you watch Giant Funz. But if this friend of mine is watching, I really send my best love and healing thoughts your way because COVID ain't no fun. It is really annoying, and it I don't, I think I'm not getting quite as sick each time I get COVID. It's like not as bad because, you get kind of used to it, but it still is not pretty. It's pretty serious. It gets you pretty seriously sick. You're good. Yesterday, the principal had to yell at us at math. Oh, Brandon, what is going on in your math class? Have you been giving your teacher a hard time? Or are you guys just not like, paying attention? What's going on? Are you guys goofing around? Please don't tell me you're pranking the poor math teacher. Um, but yeah, AJ Punk, back to your guinea pig thing. As soon as you get these guinea pigs, will you please put some pictures in the Giant Funz Discord? I would love to see and get to know your new guinea pigs when you get them. Just because a boy with autism was making everyone laugh, and then everyone, oh no, the class clown, huh? Or wait, he was making everyone laugh. Was he trying to get people to laugh, or were people laughing kind of because, you know what I mean, like at him? Ooh, that could go many different ways. Um, yeah. Well, I hope you guys were not being mean to the kid with autism. You don't seem like you would be, Brandon. You seem like a super sweetheart. Yeah. Hmm. Boy with autism was making it right. Huh. Yeah, you guys gotta chill, you know? You just gotta chill. Donkey go munch, munch, munch. Yeah, he sure does. Yeah, they're all liking these sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh, you guys, the last couple of nights, the coyotes in my forest, woods, you know, have been going crazy with howling and making all this noise, which is cool, okay? You know, I love the coyotes, but the only thing I'm worried about, I have not seen Funky Bones, and I am so worried that a hunter has shot her and that she is sitting in my valley being like torn to pieces by coyotes. I am totally going down there tomorrow and I'm going to see what's going on because I have seen Funky Bones as babies, but they have not been with her, and I'm getting a little concerned here. Well, he played with cards and he goes crazy if he don't win. Oh, so he was having kind of like an episode and people were like, okay, okay. So it's not like people were intentionally like singling him out, but something happened and people were like, haha, like that's kind of crazy. Okay, I get it. Where's Mike? You know what? That is a good question. Yeah, I kind of thought that he's been awake lately at this time when the stream has started, so I don't know. I'm not sure if um I think he kind of splits up his sleep schedule, so maybe he like went back to sleep already. Um, because you know, the work week, gotta get some sleep. But but yeah, AJ Punk, you're really sweet that you notice when people are not here because we still don't have, so we don't have Mikey, we don't have Mr. Wee's Banana Nut, we don't have, I mean, Virginia's not here all the time, but trying to think who else. We don't have Prestorian, who has been, you know, he's been out of the hospital for over a week, but you know, I've been a little concerned about him. Um, and Brandon. Okay, Brandon. Where is Kristen? Yeah, look, that's so funny. I'm asking Brandon. You're asking me where your sister is, Brandon. Brandon, you live in the same house as her. Um, I don't know where your sister is. Wait. Oh, baby, Kristen Shine Star Triple R, Kristen Shine Star Boom Boom Boom. She travels near, she travels far. She's Kristen Shine Star Triple R Ranch. Dressing smoothie, AK the mustard queen, K Dog, do 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 do. Bump. Okay, now she should show up because we have summoned your sister. Um, Unlike a court summons where you don't really want to show up to that. This is a fun summons. This is a giant Bunz summons, which everyone, you know, we look forward to those. One of the bunnies will show up at your door and knock with their little paw. Well, they'll scratch. They'll scratch with their little paw claws, and then they will hand you a little piece of paper that used to say you are summoned to show up at Giant Bunz, but that they ate most of while they were hopping to your house because they will eat anything made out of paper. So you won't necessarily get a real summons, but you will get the remnants of one, and then you will get a giant bun scratching at your door, which will tell you you must appear. You must show up at Giant Buns. Where is K-Dog? Oh, where can our K-Dog be? Where can she be? I'm a check. Yeah, go find her. I bet she fell asleep. I bet she's in her bed. I bet she fell asleep. You gotta go to her room. But you know what? Now I feel kind of bad because, like, what if she's totally tired and she needs sleep? I know she doesn't like to miss giant buns, but oh wait, Brandon, you know what? So wait, tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, Brandon. Oh, look at this boy. It's Papa. It's Mr. Gwynnie Gwynch. You're a soft one, Mr. Gwynch. You're a cutie little dude. You're a funny little bunny. And you are so sweet like honey, Mr. Gwynch. You're the papa of the giant buns. Prestonian? Prestorian. Our giant buns. Yes, we have stars tonight are bold and bright, deep in the heart of Giant Bunch. We've got Brandon Star, Triple R. He's gonna go find his sister. Kristen over to, oh gosh, unmustard. She's sitting, he's gonna find her passed out. Brandon's gonna find Kristen passed out in her bed with her arm and a bottle of squeeze bottle of mustard hanging out the side. She told me to go to sleep. Really? She's being like the responsible mom star. Okay. She told you to go to sleep. Well, I mean, I guess it's not the worst idea in the world. I mean, you'd be up for a couple more minutes, Brandon. Honestly, but I'm not your mother. Um, but it is technically only 8:28. So it's not the end of the world. We're not like, if it were like 10:30 at night and I knew you had to get up super early, I'd be like, okay, wake her up. Prestorian, our beloved giant Bunz historian and valedictorian. He has just driven in from Lothlorien, from the era which happens to be Victorian in his time traveling DeLorean. And he was listening to Chance Gregorian while playing his accordion, which is on loan from Weird Al. And he was only playing it with one arm so he won't crash his DeLorean. Mr. Prestorian. And he's dressed as the Mandalorian. And when he gets home to oh my goodness, Christian Shine Star Triple R. When he gets home to his girlfriend, who just happens to be Salvadorian. She's busy making him some yummy Samorians. And after they watch Giant Buns together, they will get drowsy. And before you know it, we'll all be a snoring with Mr. Prestorian. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum-bum. Welcome, Prestorian. I hope you're feeling good today. And Kristen Shine Star Triple R, Kristen Shine Star Boom Boom Boom. She travels near, she travels far. She's Kristen Shine Star Triple R Ranch dressing smoothie. aka the Mustard Queen, K-Dog, do. Bump. That's the second time I've sung your song, Kristen. We sent you a giant bun summons. Not the unfun court kind, where you're like in trouble for something. This is the kind where you have to show up and watch giant buns. This is very fun. How you doing, Kristen? Jazz. Wait, oh, DJ. Wait, is DJ Jazzy Star? Is she gonna show up? Oh, she said hi. Oh, hi, Jazz. How you doing, Jaslyn? I know you sing it 2 times. Oh, thank you. She's like, I've been listening. She's like, I know you sang it. What? What a gal, that Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. She is something else, that Kristen. Hi, DJ Jazzy Star. How are you? Look at the stars. The stars tonight are bold and bright. We've got 3 of the Star Kids. Can you please say 6767? No, I cannot. Sorry. 7676. That's all I can do. So sorry, Brandon. You teenagers and younger. That's the thing. Even the younger kids with the numbers thing. You know what? I don't think we had anything like that when I was growing up. Like I don't know. Did we troll people with weird stuff that like had very little meaning? Okay, we probably did. I don't know what it was though. Um, are you going to be at church? I plan on it. Yes, I do. I do plan on it. Um, got home from work a little oilier than usual and started to read. Oh, that's cool. Reading is awesome. No, I already said 6 7 because I already told you I cannot say 6 7 6 7. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, voice. You guys, Kristen Cheyenne Star is being the voice of reason. She's being the eldest child, very responsible. She's saying, no more 6 7. Oh, look at her. Fresh mustard queen. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, Motley Crue now. Oh, wait, bro, what? Motley Crue announced a tour for next summer. Ugh, Vince Neil, just give it up already. Vince Neil is gonna tour again. He left his voice. Doesn't anyone know he left his voice like back on tour like 15 years ago? He left it some in one of the tour venues like 15 years ago. He left his voice somewhere and he doesn't have. Oh, Vince Neil, bro, why? Okay, I have to say, the last time I saw him, it was tragic and painful. But you know how like people crane their head and neck and like try to see the car wreck and everything when they drive by? I almost want to go. I almost want to go just to see the wreckage, the Vince Neil wreckage. Motley Crue needs Mick Mars back. Yeah, agreed, agreed. Kiera, can you get me some more of that beef jerky, but the regular one? Okay, first of all, darling Brandon Starr, you realize that it's vegetarian, right? What I gave you is a vegetarian jerky. I will gladly bring you another flavor. I don't have a whole lot of them left. So let me check in what I have. You know what? You just remind me. I think I need to order some more because I think I only have the Carolina barbecue flavor left, which is an awesome flavor, incidentally. But my favorite flavor of that is the maple bacon flavor, ironically, even though it's vegetarian. But because it's like a smoky maple. That one's good, and then I love the black pepper one, which is just spicy black pepper and, like, real salty. Um, but yeah, Brandon, I'm glad that you like that stuff. It is vegetarian, because Captain Kier is a big old vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian since I was, like, 14. Um, wait a minute. It's a self-help book, actually. Y'all ever read What Color Is Your Parachute? No. How is that? I have not read that. Is it good? Must be pretty good. You're reading it. And I self-help books, that's a great idea, Cheaper than therapy, and you can just kind of process all the information at your own pace and apply it to yourself. You think this is funny? Keeks Majeekster K-Dog. It's not funny. No more laughing. You tell me no more laughing. What do you think's gonna happen? I'm as bad as you are, Kristen. Um, yes, more laughing. I have read that Prestorian. You have? You mustard queen? Kristen Shine Star. I'm very impressed. Look at you. Do they have mustard at Motley Crue shows? Oh boy. No, yes. Yeah, ick. Please that. What? Okay. Oh yeah, what the jerkies? Okay, darling. Okay, darling, Mr. Brandon Starr. Um, Triple R wants you to read tonight, Kira. Oh, I bet she does. It's going to be her bedtime story, and probably for Brandon and DJ Jazzy Star too. It's very cute. It is the bedtime young adult novel story time for the Star family children. Um, and anyone else who's listening who needs to get to sleep and who's maybe under the weather, if you're watching, a good friend of mine who has COVID, um, and her wonderful husband as well, and her wonderful mother-in-law, and her sister. Like, I love this whole family. Oh my gosh. Um, nice, Kristen. I'm just now getting down to reading it since my roommate has it. What did you think? Beef jerky with mustard. That's doable. Um, Brandon's like, no, don't say mustard. You like the book? That's cool. You read books? Books? What's a book? He's like, I didn't know you could read, sis. One of my favorite lines in Harry Potter. I didn't know you could read. When Malfoy says that about Crabbe and Doyle. It's like I can't remember exactly what's going on, but they're reading something from, like, I don't know, Harry Potter's journal or something, and Malfoy just deadpans like, I didn't know you could read. And they're like halfway through Hogwarts, they're like juniors or something. And he's like shocked that they can read. So anyway, love that line. Funny thing is that mustard is the one sauce I hate. Oh, mustard can really go wrong in, when in the wrong application, in the wrong situation. You don't like mustard. Oh, Hawaiian style stir fry, yummy. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so in Hawaii they do mustard in their stir fry, like a honey mustard. The Chinese love stir fry, and they definitely have mustard as a. You don't see a lot of mustard based stir fries, but they have it as like a hot mustard that you can add to things. That's for sure. Right, Dusty? Right, Miss Big Ears? She's right, Miss Big Ears. Fred's like, nope, not today. Okay, so let's pick up on AJ Punk, the Midwestern hunk and novelist extraordinaire. Let's pick up on his novel. You do like honey mustard though? Yeah. Honey mustard's good stuff. Um, okay. Where am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go over to the girls' side. Go back over there. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna have. If I open this door, they all gonna run out. Please do not run out if I open this door, guys, because the girls are out. Yeah. So hang on a second. Wait a minute, guys. Where is Delphine back in the bunny castle? Delph, you're back in the bunny castle. My goodness. This is kind of now this is kind of getting to the point where I'm a little worried about her. She's been in the castle a bunch today. I think I'm gonna sit here. I will sit here with little Gray. Hi. I don't know what's going on with Delphine. Anyway, guys. Oh, by the way, I saw Lillian today. Randomly, I ran into Lillian. It was very fun. All right, guys. Why you never show my face? Wait a minute. Brandon, I'm on. You can see me on the sides, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Because the bunnies are really the featured thing, but she don't like would a bottle of soy sauce if I wanted to. I do like salty stuff, like soy sauce, Kristen. Not nice, ma'am. Yeah, on live. Yeah. Oh, okay. Guys, we're gonna go to okay, here is close the stream window. Okay. Here we are. This is chapter 2 of the AJ Punk famous novel. You know him, you love him. His novel is called Rules of Affection. Chapter 2. How stressed are you after a long day at work or school? It definitely was not a field day. I slammed my math book shut after working on some homework. Wait, trouble. I can prop my phone up so I don't have to hold it right now. Ooh, look at that. We can get Jabba. Gibby Jobs. Here we go, Jabba. Okay. I slammed my math book shut after working on some homework problems before the quiz tomorrow morning. When I slip my book back in my book bag, Erica walks in my room and hands me a sugar cookie. How was your first day of school, kiddo? She asks. It sucked, I groan. Oh, it couldn't have been that bad. It's syllabus week, she explains. Syllabus week is always the easiest. It was long. Mr. Balliet is so boring, I complain. Plus, I have a math quiz on the second day. Yeah, I had him too. He's pretty much going to give you all the answers to the tests. You've just got to pay attention, she tells me. Does he get mean? No, not really. Just get serious. I want to ask Erica for advice about Corrine and Dylan, but I don't know how to ask. Ever since Jacob said something about it at lunch, it's been in my head. Asking for advice has always been a problem for me, but asking Erica for help comes easy. All right, dude, I've got homework. Wait, I take a deep breath. You know about Corrine, right? I ask unwillingly. Yeah, that girl you like? What about her? She asks. I ball a fist of hair. Her boyfriend is, Jacob said, considering breaking up with her. Erica winces. Jessica's little brother? Sure, as if I knew Dylan had an older sister. That dude is a punk, Alex. He got together with my other friend's sister last year while he was with Corrine, she explains. Tiffany Beniot was an 8th grader last year. I knew Dylan was hanging around with her, but not like that. He's the kind of guy who needs to be with every girl to make all the other guys jealous. Does it work? Sure. Does it make him look like a douchebag? Yes. What about Corrine now? Erica asks. Well, if her boyfriend does break up with her, I hope my sister catches on. You want to be her boyfriend? Yeah, okay. Like that would ever cross Corinne's mind. Never in a Google years. There's a dance coming up next week, I explain. And you want to take her if she and her boyfriend break up, or at least dance with her. I nodded. Yeah, that's the plan at least. Well, don't count on it, Alex. Rumors are rumors, but if it does happen, it's meant to be, Erica says, and then leaves to do homework. During math class the next day, Mrs. Delwood writes an equation on the board, and I can't solve it for the life of me. We have to simplify something crazy before the quiz. 5 to the -3 minus 2 in parentheses minus in parentheses x minus 3 equals 4 in parentheses 4x plus 5 plus 13. You know what to do. Multiply the factors, she commands. Okay, so that means 5 times -3x and then 5 times 2. Before I had the part of the equation figured out, Mrs. Delwood directs all attention to the front of the room. So we are, so we know to multiply the factors first. What's the next step? I raise my hand. Group length terms, right? Right. So it's going to look like this. She turns around and quickly scribbles on the board, -15x minus 10 minus x plus 3 equals -16x minus -20 plus 13. What do you do next, Alex? Subtract -15x from x to get -16. Then add 10 and 3 together. And she asks, -20 plus 13, I say, trying to ease the feeling of being in hot water. Therefore, the next step is -16x minus 7 equals -16x minus 7. The following step is to add 7 to both sides to get -16x on either side. Mrs. Delwood says to divide that number into both ways to get x equals 1. For the rest of the class, we're given the time to work on the quiz. The equations are like the ones we just worked on. Later at lunch, Jacob sits next to me and says that Dylan is planning to dump Corrine by the end of the week. It should be over by Friday, but you never know. Really? They're ending it on the first week of school, I ask? Apparently they had a bad summer, Jacob says. Very bad, whatever that means. Dylan walks into the lunchroom and sits with some other girl while Corrine joins joins Avery at another table. Corrine's wavy blonde hair is mesmerizing. If there's such a thing as being a goddess for perfect hair, then it's her. She's not in the greatest mood right now. Yeah, seemed like it. Would she even take me seriously? I ask, knowing the answer. I don't know. Why wouldn't she? He asks. She's popular and I'm not, I answer, not knowing he was joking. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss something. What's popularity to you, Alex? Them, I say, pointing to Corrine and her friends. That isn't popularity, dude. They all just sit together. We sit separately. If I sat with them, it would be weird, I tell him. Probably you'd make it awkward by not talking, he said, before taking a drink of his water. Honestly, they can say the same about us since we're exclusively sitting by ourselves. How would I ask her for a dance? I ask. Ask who? He asks. He's giving me a hard time now. Corrine, duh, I say. Wanna dance? Say that. That's all you need to do, he answers confidently. I run my hand through my hair. Yeah, okay then. Dude, look, you don't have anything to worry about. It's just a dance, he explains. No, no, what? He asks. That's the worst she could say. Well, the worst she could say is, you suck, I hate you. But you keep telling yourself that but you keep telling yourself that Alex, Jacob jokes. 2 days later, Ms. Shelley tries to teach a lesson to a class who would much rather be home playing video games and to a group of girls wanting to put makeup on or whatever they do together. I wouldn't know. We're bored. We don't care about the differences between American and British poetry, romance. And it's not helping when she's talking as slow as possible either. A while later, Ms. Shelley assigns us to a poem to write for the end of the class, a 10-line poem about what we think love is. There's no style, she just wants it done, I guess. I flip to a blank page and title it's True Love with a heart attached to the E at the end. What is love? What the heck? Love is built with respect. It is all about your trust, no lust. Love is sure to bust. Honor your lover, or you will lose her. Tell her she's beautiful. Hold her. That'll be wonderful. Love is built with respect. It doesn't take intellect. Very nice. I write my name on the top right-hand side of the page. I was the first to finish, although it only took me 2 or 3 minutes to come up with it. Easy points for that assignment. Friday afternoon swings by, and Jacob and I wait patiently in line for lunch. Corinne and Dylan have been standing by the lockers for a while now. It doesn't look like it's going well at all. See, I told you, Alex, Jacob says, tapping my shoulder. I don't say anything but watch. I shouldn't be. I can't help it. What do I even ask? Or what do I even say to her? I ask. Probably nothing, really. I mean, there's nothing you really can say. You don't know her that well, do you? I look down at the ground and shake my head. Nope, not really. The final bell of school rings, and Corinne is not by her locker. But Dylan and Jacob are all at theirs. They don't say much because Dylan was in and out in a hurry like he has been all week. Jacob walks over and informs me that they are officially over. Through. Done like dinner. That's why that's why Corinne isn't around, huh? I ask softly. He nods. She's in the girls' room crying. Avery is in there with her though. But anyway, speaking of Avery, I'm thinking about taking her to that dance next week. Jacob pats my shoulder. I think we have a plan, bro. The side of my mouth curls up as my stomach starts swirling. A double date? Would that work? I'm in over my head. It depends. It depends on you. It depends on how Corinne is feeling. Depends on if you grow some balls and just ask her already, Jacob jokes. I shoved him into a locker. Oh my goodness. So guys, why don't we end there with I shoved him into a locker? This is good. This is getting very good. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta go back to our chat. Okay, there we go. You don't. Oh my gosh. Family Feud. Tell her I'm asleep. Okay. Very good. Bye, Kira. Bye. Bye, Brandon. So, guys, I do think I am going to start wrapping up the stream. AJ, your book is awesome. Congratulations on, having written a whole novel. And I know you've said that you've written stuff before, so very cool. No wheeze banana, I know. What is going on? Where's Mr. Wheeze banana? Do any of you guys use Google Docs? I have in the past. I don't currently use it. What's going on? I keep thinking that I have my camera in my hand, but I don't. Oh dear, there's Delph. Delph came out of the bunny castle. Let me go pet her. Oh, Kira. Yeah, I'm a dork. I kept thinking I'm moving around the camera, but like on the stream, it's not moving at all. What's going on? See, wrong phone. This thing is like so heavy, you guys. Um, Hi, little gray. But there's my little girl. She finally came out of her bunny castle. Hi. Hi there. Why are you been in the castle so much? Yeah. Good girl. Look at this bun. Look at this pile up in aisle buns. Yeah, Gibby. Jibby job. She's got a really good neck donut. My goodness. Look at that. She is so bold. She's big and bold. And bunalicious. I got done making the story about the weird food combos and the buns. You did? That's awesome, Kristen. I might make 3 books. I'm working on the second book. That is so cool. Okay, well, I can't wait for you um to show me. Um Hopefully maybe at church tomorrow you can show me some stuff. Or were you gonna send it to me on Google Docs? Is that why you were asking about that? Um yeah, I'm sure we can figure that out, Kristen. We can figure that out, excuse me, easily, I think. I know that my Google keeps getting filled up. I gotta do something about that. But, yeah, guys, I think we're gonna pop up a song and wrap up the stream. I wanted to share the story I'm making, but it's on Google Docs. Okay, I think we can do that. Um, there's probably a way to convert that into something you can just send me on Discord also. That might be the easiest for when I'm streaming if I wanna show people, your story and read it and stuff. But let me think about that. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Much love to Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R, who finally woke up to be on the stream. Much love to Mr. Brandon Starr, who's going to Betty Bye, who is a super cutie and a sweet guy. Much love to Hewlin Mall, or Hewlin Mod, as I like to call him, my main man moderator. Um, much love to Prestorian, the Giant Funz historian and valedictorian. Um, much love to we have here. Oh, much love to AJ Punk, the Midwestern wrestling hunk and novelist extraordinaire. And much love to DJ Jazzy Lynn Star. Much love to Crystal with a K. And there was someone else. Oh, Captain Morgan. Where did he go? Why don't I can't even see him in the chat anymore. He was here earlier. Yeah, wait a minute, that's weird. Wait, where did all of his messages go? Okay, well, much love to Captain Morgan, aka Juice Cadlaroon. You were here, yeah, I think he was just here too early to show up in the chat that I'm able to scroll back to. I can figure it out. I have other apps like, yeah, I bet you can figure it out. But yeah, guys, I hope to see you all tomorrow. And because tomorrow's a church night, you know, it's usually a little bit later. So hopefully not too much later, though. I think all of us are getting tired earlier and earlier these days with good old time change and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna pop up a song and we're gonna close out our Bunz. There you go.
Dusty the rabbit all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open just looking for a trip. Suspicious she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly. first giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the ways she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession, like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Single face,